All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Michelle Delorme. I am a independent beauty consultant, and I am also a photography business owner with Gypsy Pines Photography. And today what I'm going to be going through is how to clean your makeup brushes. I'm going to be doing the deep cleaning as well as the daily cleaning, just that way you guys are aware. And also you can always go in and look at the infographic that I have uploaded as well. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do, every day you want to be cleaning your brushes just after color application. The reason that you want to do that is because you don't want to have excess color mixed. So for example, so I used this brush to apply my makeup, and what you can see is that it is not black, right? The tip isn't black. And so just to show you why you would want to do that, I'm going to use my wrist, the inside of my wrist, and I'm just going to brush it back and forth so that you can see that there is some excess color that is still on there. Now that was a fairly light color, but you can see some of that shimmer. And let's use my eye crease brush because that definitely has darker color on it. Here it is. All right. So, for example, my eye crease brush, again, if I took it to the inside of my wrist, you see those lines. That's the remnants of that espresso that I used today on my eyes. So that's why you would want to be cleaning your brushes every day after color use. Even if you are using the same colors every time, you want to make sure that you're doing that, because not only is there those color remnants, you're also going to have bacteria, dead skin, anything else that was sitting on your face. It all gets picked up in these bristles, okay? So in order to clean that, to do just a light everyday cleaning, what you're going to do is you're going to use your brush cleaner, and you're just going to spray those bristles. And you're going to do it just enough, make sure that you get those bristles. And then you're take your brush and a paper towel, and you're just going to go back and forth. So as you can see, there is quite a bit coming off of that. Hi, Anna. So again, today, just going over how to clean your brushes. So you're going to want to do this. Again, you're going to want to do this every day that you use your brushes. And you're also going to want to do it in between color applications. And that's making sure that you're getting all the dead skin, the bacteria off, and anything else that may have been picked up in your bristles. So you're just going to do it until everything comes off. All right, so there we go. Again, it's clean. So now I'm going to do it again on the inside of my arm. We'll do it right up here. And as you guys can see, no color remnants are coming off. Hi, Kelly. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a deep clean on a brush. And again, we're going to use a brush that I made excessively dirty just so that you guys can see it very clearly. You can do this over a sink with running water, or you can do this if you just have some cups of water. So here I have 2 warm cups of water, okay? It's about lukewarm. And the reason you want to do that is if you're doing anything too hot, you could end up actually damaging the handle of your brush. So you're just going to go ahead, you're going to get that wet. And then you're going to use a mild detergent. So you can do a couple different things for your mild detergent. We have a TimeWise 3D Skin Bar. You can use your Satin Body Wash. And you can also use your 2-in-1 Body Wash and Shape. All of these are mild detergents that are safe for your brushes. I know that before some people have said maybe using things like Dawn detergent. Well, Dawn detergent is extremely mild. I mean, it's safe enough to use on wildlife. Unfortunately, what it can do is it can end up destroying any of the adhesive and loosening up the bits that are of your brush handle, and you would never want to do that. So I already have this wet, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swirl it on the palm of my hand, and you can see all of that espresso starting to come off. You're going to be doing this about once a week. If you're using a cream or liquid brush, then you're going to want to probably do it about twice a week. And that's, again, to make sure that you're getting everything, because that liquid, while not all of it ends up on your face, is going to end up causing quite a bit of drip down inside of your brush, okay? So I got it nice and sudsy. You can see quite a bit came off. And then I'm just gonna, again, I'm gonna put it into that lukewarm water and rinse it off. You can do this over a sink with running water, and you want to be very careful. You wouldn't want it to be too hot or anything like that. And you also want to make sure that you're not getting it all up and down the brush, because if it does seep into that handle, it can end up, again, damaging the handle, which would not help prolong the life of your brush. Once you've done that, then all you're going to do, let's move this out of the way so that you guys can see, is you're just going to dab it to get all that excess moisture out. And this could probably use one more washing. You can see that there's still a little bit of color left on there. Exactly, Sarah. Dawn dish soap is a stripper, and so it is going to take everything out of that, and that's why you would not want to be using that on your brushes. Again, don't use that on your brushes because it is a stripper. It's going to be clearing everything out of there. And you would just dab it on there until it's dry. And then the last thing about doing your brush care is that you want to talk about storage. So after you've cleaned your brushes, you always want to make sure that you're reshaping the tips back into the correct position. So for this was a crease brush, which means it kind of has a little bit of a wedge. So I'm going to gently reshape it with my fingers. I don't want to be pulling anything because that could end up actually pulling your bristles out of the brush. And then all you're going to do is you're going to just lay it on its side to dry. The reason that you're laying it on its side as opposed to down, of course, you would never want to do anything where you're putting that pressure on the tip of the brush. That's going to damage those bristles. And you don't want to be storing it upside down while it is still drying, because any of that liquid can go down and seep into that brush handle. So once it's dry, then there's some other storage options you have. You can, of course, continue to store it flat like that. You can store it in a cute little display jar if you have one. Again, if you're going to store it like that, you want to make sure that they are dry. Or you can store it in your essential brush case. If you're going to do that, you want to make sure that you are cleaning them before you're putting them back in here, and that you're also making sure that you're keeping that case clean, because as it's drying, if you put it in here and there's any residue from previous uses on this brush case, it's going to end up sticking back to that brush, which would kind of make your entire brush cleaning system useless. So again, if you have any questions, go ahead, watch the beginning of this video, drop them in now. But today what we reviewed is how to properly clean your brushes for extended life, how often to do that. You're going to do a daily cleaning and after every color application. And then you're also going to do a deep cleaning about once a week, twice a week for any liquid or cream brushes. The items that we used the brush cleaner, and then I used the Indulgent Shea Wash as my mild detergent for the deep cleaning, but you can also use the Time Wise 3D bar and the 2-in-1 wash and shave. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye-bye.